Top graduate, though.
The first obstacle is the serve.
Love one.
Ma Long brought out a couple of serves against Wang Chuqin and Lin Gaiyuan that really helped him win that World Cup. What a rally.
Lovely. How far back Ma Long was.
I'm wondering against this lefty, Allegro, will he use his reverse pendulum? Will he use his shovel serve?
Yeah, he was... Ma Long was very effective, wasn't he, against left-handers at the World Cup.
With those, yeah.
Let.
Going straight into the forehand, it's just dumped. So much disguise there. He's had this serve since he was a junior, this pendulum. And again.
But
Love 4.
he was so good, wasn't he, against Wang Chuqin in the semi-finals.
He was like Neo in The Matrix. You know that moment where he realises that he's the one and he can just dodge any bullet that he wants without having to even try.
But when you get into a slugging match like that with
Love 5.
Ma Long, there generally seems to be one winner. But he's done well there, Allegro.
He has done well. And still lost the point. This Ma Long for me, Shazad,
5.
is
1.
scarier than, say, the Ma Long of sort of 2016-17 after he'd won his first Worlds.
Why do you say that?
Because he's got less pressure on himself. And we know what that does to players when they put too much pressure on.
They play a bit more free for you?
He laid his ghost to rest in 2015, didn't he, in the Worlds when he beat Fang Bo in that epic. Because Wang Howard knocked him out of the 3 before. Now he's done everything there is to do. And he's managed to really get over that mental obstacle of somehow finding a new leaf. You know, it's still all about Ma Long. And every opponent can't help but feel like that. The players are looking at him differently. We're looking at him differently.
3. 5.
I mean, there would have been a fear, wouldn't there? A while ago playing the Ma Long, the old Ma Long, from players?
He was, of course, there always has been.
Right.
He was younger then.
Yeah.
But that's it. Is he slower than he was?
What do you feel?
Well, he's wiser than he was. If he is slower, it's not that by that much. Can you beat Wang Chuqin if you're slow?
No. I haven't seen Wang Chuqin that outplayed in a long time.
Well, he's the only one that still could do that.
6.
Nice play. Wow.
He's done well there. Allegro's still in it.
Oh, well.
Just away from him.
He showed all that European flair, didn't he? Beautiful arcing shots there. Ma Long staying on top of the ball. Not easy to do.
No.
Very easy on the ice stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just wonder as well, Fraser, if Ma Long gets the nod ahead of Fan Zhendong, that could be Fan Zhendong's last opportunity to get a gold in the singles, because he'd be over 30 by the next Olympics.
Well, the depth of China is that good that if, say, Wang Chuqin didn't play, there's no guarantee that he'd even get in again.
Yeah,
that's how good China are. With Lin Shidong
waiting in the ranks. Yeah, that's a good point.
So the fact that he's even with a chance of playing 3 is nuts. Wang Hao did it, but Wang Hao never won an Olympics.
It would be a fitting way, but, you know, the Chinese don't do sentimentality.
No.
But it would be a fitting way for him to end his career, wouldn't it, for Ma Long?
If he retired after winning a third Olympic gold, then and there,
Perfect, right?
it would be unforgettable.
Right.
It would just be perfect. You couldn't write
You can
it.
script it more. Well, 6 game points here for Marlon. And he takes the first
11
one.
for Malone.
Great start for the GOAT. He'll be happy with that. Allegro had his moments in this opening game, but it's Marlon who wins it 10-4. It has a 1-0 lead here.
Second games, Malingrist and Lapur.
So there are positives here for Allegro, right? And he just needs to find the right kind of pace. Kind of places to put the ball. Easier said than done, of course.
One love. Love two.
Split was fantastic. The way Marlon came into it and actually ran the side of it a bit. Not so often you see Marlon play a Chiquita flick, but it was borderline.
Love three.
The weight transfer is something to behold. The way he sinks that right knee in, even when he's not got much space to even more body behind the shot. Good switch from Allegro.
3-1.
He struggled with this pendulum serve into his forehand.
Oh, fantastic from Allegro.
He knew as soon as he pushed that ball into the crossover, Marlon was going to absolutely clatter it. So the best thing he could do is just get the bat high and use that pace.
Well, you've got to be good at anticipating that, though, right?
Yeah.
2-4.
Promising, though, right? There are promising moments for Allegro here.
He's a very, very strong player. I've been impressed with him, Shazad. With his fundamentals, you know, his posture, his recovery. Really understands spin, how, you know, to meet the ball. Really gets it. But, you know, the half-long serve is just that much more half-long. The tight touch is just that much tighter. And the forehand is that much spinnier and deeper. It's these things that are a nightmare to play. And again, how can you replicate that?
5-3.
You can have a world-class coach who feeds you fantastic multi-ball, who, you know, tells you the right way to play. But at the end of the day, there is only one Marlon.
So far, so good for Allegro.
Twiddles it.
Oh, he's done well. Oh, it's a rally of the day so far.
5-4.
And Allegro wins it.
You just took the words out of my mouth, Shazad. Fantastic rally. Look how he stays in there with attacks all the way back. Ooh, well.
You don't want to upset a dragon.
You do not.
Let's see how he responds. By the way, this is only the 9th time Allegro's played a Chinese player. He's only won once before. There you go. The dragon has spoken.
4-6.
Got fire in his belly now.
Yeah, that was prodding the egg nest. That was, wasn't it, from Allegro, winning a rally of that caliber against Marlon. Red rag to a bull.
Yeah.
We'll say it again. Marlon has no WTT gold to guard, apart from that doubles win with Lin going on at the smash.
There's glory that still eludes him, right? In WTT. It'd be nice for him to get one.
Right before the Olympics as well.
Oh,
that
if he
would
can
be
get then he's a shoo-in, surely.
Well,
you'd think so, right?
2,000 ranking points. We'll have a look at where we'd go.
8-4.
Oh, we're going to have... No, not yet. Wonder whether there might be a timeout. I think they've been very well taken here in Jeddah so far.
As he would meet Fan Zhendong in the semi, he would overtake Fan.
If he wins.
If he beats Fan Zhendong at this event. It might come down to this event.
9-4.
I can't wait for that. It's a potential...
well, they might not meet Shazad. There's other matches to...
Well, I mean, if they don't, there's going to be some repercussions, you'd think.
Well, that meant something even crazier would have happened, so...
Yeah.
Look at this pancake. Looks like he's going to push it. So clever. Wow.
What are we saying about 4s and 5s for Marlon at the moment? That seems to be panning out.
This is the thing.
And that was after we've just commended, not long ago, Allegro
for the rally of the day.
Rally of the day. And actually, he's barely scored after that. I don't think he has actually scored after that.
I don't think he has scored after that. Unbelievable rally. So 4 and 4. I mean,
yeah. Marlon in control. 2 up here against Martin Allegro. Got it. So, these are your top seeds at Saudi Smash 2024. Marlon is now ahead of Liang Jinkun after the World Cup. Felix Lebrun there. And Lin Win-Ru, that's the stunning result already. He's out on day 1 to his mentor as well. That's going to hurt a little bit.
Well, yeah, Trang Juen over 40 years old, and he's still handing out a few lessons, isn't he? To the young ones.
Talking of which, we just saw a masterclass there from Marlon after a superb point. Let's give him all the credit here from Allegro, but yeah, that just, as we said, lit a fire under Marlon.
1 love.
He's as sharp as a knife. He's like a knife through butter, isn't he, Marlon?
Yeah.
He really is. Just incisive.
And again, we reiterate that it's not just about results that are analysed, it's the manner of those wins as well, isn't it? And you will have seen...
Sometimes it's more about the manner.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're expected to win anyway.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling to win, as Fan Zhendong was, mind you, against a high-ranked player than Allegro. I mean, we've got to put that in there in the mix, right? But he was pushed. Look at that, the difference, massive difference between the two.
Chop block, that is so sexy from Marlon.
1-3.
Look at the feeling here. The forehand tomahawk chop block. Keep that coming, please.
He doesn't mind getting into these rallies. He quite enjoys them, Allegro.
He does. He lives for it.
Marlon, he wants to finish it off early.
An absolute perfectionist, isn't he?
He's finally taken the time out here. 12 of the last 16. Could explain it. Has he taken it a little too late, you wonder?
I go crazy when you call my name. Make me lose my game when you call my name. I go crazy 'cause I can't escape when you call my name. When you call my name.
Time. 1-4.
Fraser, we've seen actually many of the timeouts have been taken in the second game. Allegro would have seen Marlon streak past him all of a sudden after that fantastic point he gained. What do you think of the timing of it now in the third game when he was trailing by 3? I mean, he's got a point back here.
Well, look, let's look at it from an outsider's point of view. Because if he'd won that game anyway, it wouldn't have mattered. But because Marlon went in front after that amazing point and was looking hungrier,
Yeah,
I would have called it.
yeah,
I would have called it, but,
fair enough.
you know, what does that matter?
4-3.
Couple of points here in a row for Allegro.
Well, I mean, the opening was so good from Allegro, but he had to recover so quickly because of the Marlon counter here. Look at the block as well. It was just so cavalier. He looks so relaxed. Imagine playing a player.
Net. 3-5.
Literally, the blade that you're using is named after. That's how good this is. Allegro is using the Marlon blade
4-5.
against Marlon. I must feel like he's living in a simulation right now,
Yeah.
Allegro.
He's looking at it, oh my god.
Oh my god, that's him.
It's all coming thick and fast here. Allegro, actually, this is probably his best so far.
Just to reiterate, he did take a game off Marlon, like you said, Shazad, you know, so
Yeah.
it's doable, but not probable.
Wants to play the big shots, doesn't he, Allegro?
He does. And he almost feels entitled to, because Marlon is blocking quite regularly. But he's doing it because he doesn't even have to counter with the backhand. He is so forehand orientated. He knows exactly when there's about to be pace on the ball and when he won't need to counter with the backhand. Like there, he knew. The best thing he could do was add spin down the line. If Allegro had shifted slightly more to the right, I guarantee Marlon would have just fenced it with a block cross table. He's thinking
Ahead.
2 or 3 shots
Yeah.
ahead. He's not even there, Marlon. He's not even here. He's way ahead somewhere else.
Amazing. That's how special he is.
6-7.
I'm just glad I got a chance, Shazad, to commentate him. I don't know when he'll retire, but I'm just glad I managed to get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
I never did with Shushin, but as a table tennis fan, they're the things that you'll never forget.
Well, look, as you said, if this is going to be his final year, you'd have to think, and in this swan song year, gets a World Cup and another Olympic gold, it would be such a great thing for us to be able to witness that final year.
I mean, you commentate other sports. Do you think that would put him in the top 5 ever sportsmen across all
Think of
sport?
the dominance he's had. You've got to put him in there, right?
Yeah.
To be regarded that highly within a sport.
Yeah.
To be the face of the sport, as it were. it's almost synonymous, isn't it? When you say that
Six,
score,
ten.
it's, oh, Ma Long. When you're not a fan of it and you know his name,
Yeah.
that says it all.
It does.
So 4 match points for Ma Long. And he wraps it up, Ma Long. It's been a
11,
very
7.
professional
11,
job from him.
6, Ma Long.
Expect nothing less from the greatest of all time. Some decent moments for Martin Allegro.